Today, I'm going to let you in on a little secret about the Greenwich, Connecticut real estate market and how the data isn't exactly accurate. You may know that there are two MLS systems that cover Greenwich, the statewide MLS and the Greenwich MLS. The challenge has always been that some homes were listed only on one or the other, which makes the graphs significantly different between the two systems. The question I've struggled with for years is how can we accurately analyze the data if we aren't considering all of the homes that sold? In fact, you may have noticed that different Greenwich market reports have different average home prices, days on market, and other metrics for the exact same month. And this is because it depends on which MLS system is being analyzed. It makes it tough to know what the actual metric should be until now. My team has painstakingly downloaded all of the sales from both the Greenwich MLS and the statewide MLS. Then they've eliminated the duplicates so that we can bring you the most accurate Greenwich market report available. Up until now, no one has done this. The part I'm most excited about is that over time, I'll be able to provide you with deeper analysis, which will help you better understand the market, whether you're a buyer, homeowner, or an agent. Without further ado, let's jump into the report and be sure to stay tuned to future reports with new and exciting ways of looking at the data. Hi, my name's Charlie Vinci. I'm a former construction business owner turned real estate agent, and my family's been right here in Connecticut's Gold Coast for 5 generations. Exclusively focused on high-end Gold Coast homes, you'll appreciate my candid advice, dedication to your cause, clear communication, negotiation savvy, solutions to problems, construction knowledge, top-notch recommendations, and my reputation in the community. Combined, these skills have ranked me in the top 1/2 of 1% in the entire state. Hire me for a blue chip service. In March 2025, the median seller in Greenwich received 100% of their list price. In other words, half the sellers earned 100% or more of their asking price. Last March, the median seller in Greenwich received 100.5% of their asking price. This number can vary drastically depending on the price bracket you're in. For example, the median percentage of list price in Greenwich for homes under 1 million was 104.5%, whereas for homes between 1 and 2 million, it was 100%. We'll take a closer look at the percentage of list price as it relates to each price bracket in a future report. On average, it took sellers in Greenwich 93 days to sell their homes last month. Last year in March, it took the average seller 54 days to find a buyer. There were a few big sales dragging the average up, so let's take a look at the median. As you can see from this graph, the median seller in Greenwich took 30 days to sell in March, meaning half the sellers sold in 30 days or less. Similar to the percentage of list price, this can vary dramatically depending on your price bracket. The average number of days homes between 3 and 4 million stayed on the market was 28 days, whereas homes 5 million up was 168 days in March. In theory, if we didn't get any new homes to sell, we'd have enough inventory in Greenwich to last us another 2.6 months. This metric is calculated by taking the total number of homes for sale and dividing it by the average number of homes sold each month during the last 12 months. In reality, it's likely that we'll sell more than the average number of homes in the coming months because this is the busy season, so we'll likely have less inventory than this metric would suggest. In March 2025, there were 31 closed sales in Greenwich. Last year, there were 46 closed sales in March. The drop in year-over-year sales is likely due to the limited supply of listings rather than buyer demand. At the end of the month, there were 248 homes on the market in Greenwich. Of these 248, 158 of them were active at the end of the month and 90 of them were under contract. This means roughly 2/3 of the homes on the market were available. If you'd like more homes to choose from, this is great news. In Greenwich, the median sales price in March 2025 was roughly 2.57 million. This means half the homes sold for more. In March of last year, the median sales price was about 2.22 million. We started with the median sales price rather than the average because it's less impacted by some of the larger sales in town, like this one that sold in March 2025 for 16.9 million. The average sales price in Greenwich for March was $3.67 million compared to last year at $2.63 million. If you're thinking about buying or selling in Greenwich, call me.